All right, well, we're here getting ready for the 2026 Bee Expo in Louisville, coming up in just under 60 days now. And we have a few products back here that we're planning to feature at the Expo. We were a vendor there last year and it went well for us on some of these products, and we want to feature them again and show you some new ones we're going to have along. So come on back and see. Here was an item that we had last year that we actually sold out of them and had people wanting them after we were sold out. So this is a 9-frame observation hive. This here can be accessed from either side. Has a hinged door on this side as well as the other. It will hold 9 frames like I mentioned. 3 on each level, on the top, medium, and the bottom. It also has a screen bottom and a removable tray. And one feature I really like about this that people want to wonder, how do you feed your bees when they're enclosed in an observation hive? Well, this has been solved with 2 places on the top that you can invert glass jars with holes in the lids and feed your bees. And we did not drill the back because people might want a different size exit for their bees, and they might want it at a different place. So you can drill whatever size hole you want to run the exit and entrance for your bees. I run one of these in my bee shop here last year. The customers really enjoyed watching it. It's a good conversation piece for your business or your home when you would have company over. We've got a really good deal on this. It's made out of really good wood. And to access, you wonder, well, how do I get the bees in and out of here? If you back this screw off, these screws off, a little bit more, then this whole panel here will open to work your bees and take the frames in and out. So it's very, very simple process. This was actually my biggest seller at the Bee Expo last year. Had a gentleman out of Texas who catches swarms for a good part of his living there. He bought a bunch of these last year. And what I really like about these is each joint is individually screwed. So you don't have to worry about these coming apart because they are well built. The lid has screws as well. And it also comes with this hanger. And we leave that off of here so you can attach it wherever it's going to suit you. And use ratchet straps, hoist, whatever, to hoist it up to the desired height that you have success catching swarms. Great thing. Bees are so expensive. What a good investment to have a product here that can help you catch your own swarms, your neighbor's swarms, off people that let you put traps on their place. Can't beat free bees. Another great feature of this is these rotating discs. When you have your drawed comb in here, your swarm lure, and have it where you want it, you would have these open to let the bees go in. Then if you come to your swarm trap full of bees, you can rotate this way, and the bees will be contained in there, and yet because of the holes they can still have oxygen to breathe. One more product here is unassembled deep boxes and unassembled medium boxes. We know many people are traveling from all over the country and all over the world there, and we know some people will not have enough space to carry big bulky products home. So we want to offer these unassembled boxes, especially for those that are limited on space. And these are good quality wood. Those are the deeps, and we have the mediums as well. Just glue and screw or nail, staple, whatever you use. We're having a really, really good buy on these unassembled as well. Make sure you check out our prices. This is super deal on these boxes. I don't know if you'll be able to find any better deal at the Expo than here on our unassembled boxes. Another item we have here is our quilt box, and that is very important for the winter time to keep the moisture from getting all over your bees. Winter time it's cold, and I believe bees are just like people. We can handle being cold or we can handle being wet, but when we get cold and wet, it doesn't go well. And with the moisture rising up and getting on the bottom of the lid and then dripping down on the bees, then they get wet, and then it gets cold that night, and then you have another dead out. So this is a product to help that. We'll come right over here and I'll show you more about this. You would fill this with dried wood shavings, and it also has a spacer here on the bottom to keep the screen from being on the bottom, because if you need to feed your bees in the winter fondant patties, we don't want the screen to squish them, so this leaves plenty space to set down over top of your fondant patties, sugar patties, whatever you use, without squishing them. The moisture would rise from your brood box up into the wood shavings, absorb into those shavings, and then there are vent holes on both sides here to let ventilation through to dry out those wood chips. And then you would just set your lid on top of this. So I believe that would provide insulation for the bees and also have something to absorb that condensation. One more featured item here that's a real bargain. It is a migratory box and lid. These boxes also have a cleat here on each side, and this custom lid just for this 10 frame. And one advantage of the migratory lid over a telescoping lid is you could stack your bees side by side on a pallet for transportation. Pretty much all your commercial beekeepers use migratory boxes and lids for that very purpose. The migratory lid does not have a lip on two of the sides, and that allows you to stack them side by side, whereas the telescoping lid has lips on all four sides. The real bargain deal here, I have the assembled 10 frame deep box and the migratory lid for $25 for both of them. That is a real bargain. So we look forward to seeing you at the Expo, and check out our prices here and call us and pre-order, and we'll have it to you in Louisville. We're right about 3 hours from Louisville. So if you happen to be spending some extra days while you're at the Expo, come down here to Casey County in Windsor, Kentucky, and visit us here at the Bee Store. We'd love to see you.